Hello, quilt artisans. My name is Shonda and welcome to my channel Under the Needle. So I am here today with a haul video. I'm going to show you guys everything that I purchased in the month of June. Not June, July. I'm all messed up. Normally I would have had this video done about 2 weeks ago, but between the two jobs and the swollen eye, I'm still playing catch up. So this video shouldn't be too long. I of course bought fabric because I'm me, but I think I did pretty well as far as like what I normally do. I really scaled it back. I think one of the benefits to having a second job and being busy is I have less time to buy fabric. Like I just don't have time. And I still, like, my rule is that once I do the haul video, I'm supposed to put everything away. And I haven't done that. Everything from last month, from July, is still, it's sitting right there behind me. I have not touched it. I need to get it put away. I really do. But I haven't. I haven't. But the good news is that kind of modulates me a little bit. Seeing all that fabric just sitting out, like not on the shelves, kind of also curbs my buying. So, I mean, I guess my laziness has its benefits, right? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to show you guys the stuff that I got. All right, let's start with this. Let me switch my camera. All right, so the first thing, one of the things I got is this little mouse here. This is a Liberty of London, just a pincushion mouse. It was $4 on Amazon, and I have Prime, so shipping was free. And I just thought it was cute. Not that I need another pincushion, but I just thought this little thing was adorable. And I wanted it, and so I got it. And now that I've done the video, now I can start using it because I didn't want to like put it into my sewing room and start using it because I'm in utter chaos. So I know that like if I put it out, I would have lost it by now. Just facts. But I thought this little puppy was cute. Well, I guess it's not a puppy, it's a mousey, but it's adorable. And so I figured even if I just wanted to use it for decoration, like that would be totally fine. So I'm gonna sit him over here so he can keep me company. Okay, so normally I do a lot of shopping at fabric.com. I did not this month, but I did shop once, and I picked up this fabric here. This matches the Dusk to Dawn, not matches, this is from the Dusk to Dawn collection by Monique Jacobs. I just finished that Bargello quilt, and this is my backing. I was able to get 6 yards of this. It was on sale for $6.30 a yard. So I was like, heck yeah. And I think we only need like 5 or 5.5 for the, I think we need less than 6 yards for the back, or maybe, I don't remember. Anyway, I bought 6 yards, and it's going to be my backing for that quilt. It's going to be perfect. And I was so happy that I was able to get something from the line as I was making the quilt. So I felt like it was serendipitous, really. I'm making that up. I mean, like, yes, it was quite the coincidence that as I was actively sewing that project, I came across 6 yards of this fabric that would be perfect for a backing at the low price of $6.30 a yard. So we can call it serendipitous, but the bottom line is, even if I didn't have that Bargello kit, I still probably would have bought this. I probably just would have got 4 yards instead of 6. So, anywho, that's what I picked up from fabric.com. Okay. And I did from Quilt Addicts Anonymous. So last month for Quilt Addicts Anonymous, we got a fabric line called Impressions. And I so was in love with that fabric line that I wanted to get the rest of the line. So I purchased her finishing kit so that I could have that. And these are the other prints. Let me see. Do I have that handy? The bundle from last month. Let me see. Hold on, there it is. So this is the bundle that we got from Quilt Addicts Anonymous. I got the A bundle, and so these were the fabrics that I received. So these 10 fat quarters. So then I wanted the rest of it. So I got additional fat quarters because I ordered the finishing kit for bundle A. And if you're a member, then you know what I'm talking about. But so I was able to get the rest of the line. And so now I have the full collection. I love this line. It's just so different. It's so modern. It's just, abstract paintings, really. No idea what I'm going to do with this yet. Like, no clue. But I just loved it so much. Okay. I still got my breakfast here. Don't judge me. Okay. So next, I did order from Quilt in a Day, and from them I just got I got a large can of 505 because this was $14.99. And I don't know if y'all know how expensive 505 can be, but it can be like $18 for the big can. So this was $15, and I was already buying some other stuff, and by adding this on, I could get the free shipping. So why not? Because I exclusively spray-based. I only spray-based. I do not use pins. I exclusively spray-based. I also picked up, I started using it already, so this little thing here is called a thread picker. And so basically what it does is that this side is supposed to be for your cutting mat, to kind of get the lint off your cutting mat, the extra lint and stuff. And this can be for other surfaces. So like I just picked up that thread there that was like, so I've got some, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a thread here, there's a thread here, you probably can't see it, but I can just kind of go over and pick it up. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I haven't had a lot of time to really use it. I didn't really notice a huge difference on my cutting mat. So at this point, I'm not sure if it was worth the investment or not. It was $4.50, so not a huge deal. But it can work. This side I find works better than this side, but I didn't exactly read the instructions either, so I don't know, maybe we're not even supposed to use this side, and maybe we're just supposed to use this side. I don't know, but this side does do a really good job of picking up the lint on my and strings on my wool pressing mat. I just don't know if it's better than just using a lint roller, which is what I normally use. But this would certainly be more cost effective because you would pay one time and then you wouldn't have to keep buying refills like you would for lint paper. But, I don't know. We'll see. See how it shakes out. Also, I got from Quilts in a Day the sewing machine brushes. I keep these. I swear by these. I love these. I purchase them often. So I use the little kit by It's So Emma. So It's So Emma has like a little kit, has like a little plastic case with some brushes in it and a cloth and stuff like that. And I just take these and I put them in that case. And then that's what I use when I'm cleaning out my sewing machine, because these can get like inside all the nooks and crannies, can get all the way like down in there. I love these. They're super affordable. These were $2.97 on the Quilts in a Day website. I do think sometimes they can be a little bit more depending on where you buy them from, but usually at least like once every 6 months, because I don't like to run out of these, or maybe once a year. I'm not sure. Probably once a year I'll buy a pack of these and just take them and put them in in the box, in that little It's So Emma box, and that's what I use to clean my machine. Speaking of cleaning my machine, it's probably due for cleaning. So I'm working on a quilt top right now, so I think when I'm done with that quilt top, I might go ahead and clean my machine. I know it's time. It's got to be time. Also picked up a 2-pack of Endurance Rotary Cutter blades, 45 millimeter. They were $12.82 for the 2-pack, which was a good buy. I really don't need cutting blades. And honestly, I'm one of those people that uses my rotary cutter way too long before changing the blade. And then I'll realize that I'm struggling to cut and that I have missed cuts and skipped cuts and raggedy cuts. And then I'll still manage that for like a really long time before I'm like, okay. Then really, it's not even the extra pressure that makes me change my rotary cutter blade. It's when I get skipped, like it skips. That's when I'm like, and then because I go to pull my fabric apart and it's like still stuck in places, and and I'll deal with that for like forever. And then I'll finally get tired of it and I'll go change the blade. And then when I change the blade, it's like butter, and then I'm always like, why did I wait so long? I've got tons of blades. Because I think I was on Amazon at one point and they had, some cheap blades. And I was like, why not? I've got tons of them. But for some reason, I just don't change them as often as I should. I need to work on that. I think maybe I might take a pack of blades and put them like in that little green stacker thing there behind me. And that way they're right there. So when I'm struggling to cut or my cutting gets difficult, it's going to be easier for me to stop cutting and just grab a blade from there and change it as opposed to going to the other side of the room. I don't know why walking 10 steps is a deterrent, but it is. So maybe if I just keep my replacement blades over there where I'm actually cutting, I might have more of an incentive to stop and change the blade when I'm struggling. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I don't know why I have to do Jedi mind tricks just to get myself to change my blade, but that's just how it is. Are y'all like that? Like, do y'all like struggle with a dull blade and before you're like, like, do y'all do that? Is it just me? I don't know. And the last thing that I got from from Quilt in a Day was this right here, this layer cake called Sonnet Dusk. It's kind of coming apart. I think I might just take this plastic off because the plastic was ripped when I got it. I fell in love with this line when I saw it. It's by Riley Blake, Corey Chef for Riley Blake. Let me show you some of the prints. Now, I saw this and fell in love with it, and then I waited to buy it because the color palette is very, very, very similar to one of the collections we got from Quilt Addicts Anonymous called Martha. The color palette is almost identical. And so I was like, well, we have Martha, so I don't need to get Sonnet Dusk. And then I just said, you know what, I don't care. I really want this line. And this this layer cake was $24. And so I was like, well, forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and get it. I love the stripe in it. Like, I love it. I just love it. I just love it. Love this print. This is the same as this print, but just in, actually not this one. It's the same as this one. I don't know. Apparently I'm lying because the flowers are different. I don't know. But there's a similar print in here, but this is definitely my favorite print. If I could only have a bolt, if I could have a bolt of any print in the line, it would be this one. I just love these these pinks and reds and on this kind of like black background, but the black isn't like a harsh black. It's actually more of a charcoaly. It's not all the way black. You can't really tell that in the camera, but it's not like the black is black. We have this print and this one, the moths and stuff. I thought the moths would be creepy, but they're done in a way that they're not creepy. Moths, to me, moths and butterflies can be a bit creepy sometimes on fabric, depending on how they're done. So that was everything that I got from Quilts in a Day. Now, I also did some shopping at Missouri Star. I don't know if y'all been checking out Missouri Star lately, but they've really been working with us. I've never been I've always shopped. I consume their content. I'm on their website. I look at their daily deals, but I don't normally buy from them often. Maybe 2 or 3 times a year. It's not very frequent. As far as like, because like for me, fabric.com, I'm like every month, right? But Missouri Star, not quite as often for me. But lately, they've been having some really great deals. I think today they're doing free shipping, so they have free shipping on every order. They've reduced their free shipping. Their price. Well, today I believe is free shipping on any order. But normally they would do free shipping once you hit $100, but then now like they've been doing it at like $59 so people can get the free shipping. I know they have something coming up where you can kind of bundle your items. They sent out an email about it, but it wasn't ready yet. They kind of sent the email out earlier. But what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing a program where, because sometimes people want the daily deal, but then once you add the $5 in shipping, it's not a deal anymore. So they're going to start doing a thing where you can kind of bundle your order. I don't know the specifics again because it's not ready for rollout, like I said, but in that preview email, basically what they're going to be able to do is like you've been able to say, okay, I want today's daily deal on Monday, but don't ship it to me yet. Let's see what tomorrow's deal is. Let's see what Wednesday's deal is. And then when I'm ready, then they'll take it all and then ship it. And maybe I have enough to be able to get free shipping and not have to pay shipping every day. So that's what they're working on. So that's another bonus thing. And like I said, they've just been having a lot of coupons and sales, like a lot of sales. They had the other day 2-yard cuts where buy one get one free. So it was like the thing of fabric. It was like $22 for like 2 yards, but then you end up getting 4 yards for $22. So they've really been having some good deals. And so they sent me a 20% off coupon. And so I went a little ham. I think it was 20%. Yeah. Yeah. Is it 20 or 25? I don't remember. So anyway, I got from them first and foremost, I have a problem because I got from them the same line, right? This is the same fabric in a jelly roll. And I had already bought the layer cake, but then they had the jelly roll and it was $15.48 on the sale. It would not be the first time that I had bought multiples of a thing. And it's not like I forgot that I had this. I didn't forget. I had just bought it, but I didn't care. So now I need to figure out if I'm going to share this jelly roll in a giveaway or not, or share the layer. I don't know, or if I'm going to keep them both. Right now, I just want to keep them both, but maybe once I sew with one of them, because that's what it is for me. A lot of times, once I sew with a line, I don't want to reuse it, which is why I do a lot of pieced backs. That way I can use up all the extra fabric and be done. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't know. Um, but $15.48 for a jelly roll. I was like, I want it. I also got this jelly roll here. I love this one too. This is called For the Love of Nature by Theresa Koga for O'Reilly Blake. And it's still in the wrapping, so it's a little difficult to see. But it's just a nice collection of creams and greens and browns. Very fall, very autumn. And I just really liked it. And it was $13.76. And just for the color palette alone, even if I didn't like the prints, just the color palette alone, it's just so, it's very warm and fall-y. And I just like that. So I picked up this one. And I got these because they were $6.25 with a coupon. And I make bowl cozies every year for Christmas. I normally just cut my own batting. And I'm still probably going to cut some batting. But it was nice to be able to have this. I can make 4 bowl cozies with this. And when you buy the batting, you know, the 100% cotton batting, I normally get it in like 1 yard. It comes like in a 1 yard cut. And so I can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like how many 10 inch? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do them at 11 inches. So I can get like 12. I can get like 12 squares or 6, 12 squares or 6 bowl cozies, right? Because you need two squares for each bowl cozy. So for me, it was actually cheaper to buy this, or not cheaper, but it works out to be like exactly the same price. So getting this at $6.25 works out to be the exact same price as me buying a 1 yard cut of the Pellin. And this way it's already pre-cut and I don't have to cut the squares and then cut the darts. So it was like a win-win. Actually, I don't know why I didn't get a couple of these. Probably because I was at my dollar limit of how much I wanted to spend that day. But honestly, this was really a good buy. Even I think at the full price of $7.80, it was still a good buy. So I think I might buy these going forward for my bowl cozies instead of buying the yardage and cutting it myself, because the pricing is about the same. I picked up this here. This was a little 2 yard cut of, I just really like this. It's got the words on it. I thought this would make a nice background. This is Bluebird of Happiness. This is $9.60 for 2 yards. Less than $5 a yard. And this is Henry Glass. So it's not like this is, you know, a lower fabric line or anything like that, or not that I have an issue working with those, but this is cheaper than Walmart fabric at that price. So why not? I also got this here. This is a bag kit. Because I have another bag kit, but it's smaller and I've never made a bag before. And so I started to get really intimidated by the smallness of it. And so I was like, well, maybe I should try something a bit larger that might be a little bit easier for me to do. So I picked this up and I'm excited about it. So I want to make this bag. I think this is a good starter one as opposed to the other one that I picked up, because I watched that tutorial and I was like, I don't know if I want this to be my first bag. So I'm going to try this one and see how it goes. It's the Sally Tomato pattern. You kind of see the bag there. But you can see that there's not much intricate going on here. There's no intricacies here. This looks really, and it's beginner-friendly minimalist tote. Perfect. So I'm going to try this. I think I might try to put this together probably Probably Friday, maybe Friday. I might try to do that. I haven't watched the tutorial on it yet, but I'm gonna. I also got this little bundle here, but only because it was free. I believe with a certain purchase amount. What was it? Oh, and that kit, that bag kit was $21.58 with the sale. So with this here, if you spent $100, you got this 6-piece fat quarter bundle. Is it 6 or 5? 5. So just a little like ditzy flower type, you know. And this is exactly what you would get in Walmart. This either comes from what I've seen this in Walmart or Joann's. That's exactly what this is. And it feels great. I don't have any issues with it. I don't have any reservations about using it. It looks great to me. The colors look good. Some of the darker colors, you know, but even in your quilt shop quality fabric, sometimes they don't do sometimes the darker colors can end up looking a little dusty. I don't know if you know what I mean, but there's like a lack of clarity. It can be a little dusty looking. But this looks pretty good because this is Liberty of London, and these look pretty good. These look really good. But I don't think this is considered quilt shop quality fabric, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, it works up the same. Also from Missouri Star, I got these patterns here. This was from the triple play. I believe this was the special of the day, and it was only a penny. And by the time I applied my 20% off, it basically just made it free. It was free. So I got these patterns for free. Oddly enough, I'd probably not make any of them. I watched this triple play, and I probably won't make any of these patterns. So if any of you like these, let me know, and I'll put it in the mail. It's going to go snail mail. I'm not going to do priority shipping like I do for my giveaways, but yeah, I mean, I don't think that I'm going to make these. Let's look here. We got curved piecing. Yeah, I don't know that I'll make this. And, you know, this Drunkard's Path, the only one I might make is this one. And I felt that even when I was watching it, even when I watched the video, because this is so basic, it's literally a charm pack. But this whole piece here is just 5-inch squares sewn together. So you're only piecing these 8 small hearts here, and then, you know, you've got some borders and binding and stuff like that. So this one I think I'll make, but I definitely don't see myself making either of these. But this one I might make. Also got this here. So when I say Missouri Star's been having some great deals, they've been having some great deals. This fat quarter bundle here, this is Sparkler by Melissa for Riley Blake Designs. How many fat quarters are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30. There's 30 fat quarters in here. Okay, and they're all the same. You know, it's the solid with just this little plus sign print. These little metallic silver and gold. Are they all gold? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they're all gold. So these gold metallic plus signs, and then there's also plus signs like in the colorway. So that's a small red little plus sign, and then there's a small little light red plus sign here, and like another dark one here. So just like little, some metallic, some non-metallic, different color plus signs. But there were 30 fat quarters here, and this was $42. for 30 fat quarters. Insane. I mean, they charge $42 for 12 fat quarters sometimes. Actually, they charge more than that. So I thought this was a great deal. This is something that, this is not a collection that I will use alone. So this is the collection. I'm going to open this bundle. And, well, I probably won't open it now, but this will be a bundle that I will use to fill in my other collections, right? So again, if you are, this is a fat quarter bundle that I had got from Stashing with Stephanie. I pulled some of them out to use for a project that I was working on, right? But if I wanted to use these three, right, I can't use these by themselves. So I might want to mix them in, right? So I could take some of these, right? I could pull out ones that go. I could pull out one of these greens here. I could pull out one of these purples. I could pull out a yellow. I could pull out a red. You know, I could pull out any one of these colors. And then I could also grab some blenders from my Goodies Color Club and mix in as well and have enough to make a quilt top. So that's how I plan to use it. Or even like, oh no, I'll stop talking because this video is way longer than I thought it was going to be. I'm at 30 minutes. And is that the last thing? Yeah, that's it. That's it. So that is my haul for the month of July. I think I did pretty well. I like the stuff that I got. Now I just have to work on putting it away. I got to figure out where to put it. Yeah, so that's it for me, and I will see you guys next video.